guys, it's Ted again. Well, I'm not feeling 100% today, but we're gonna give it our best to break into the middle of this thing and see what else is broke. We determined in the last video that this part right here, which is the actual part that moves the gears back and forth, well, it's on the floor and it's broke. So let's see how much damage we got done in here and see what we can do. But to do, we got to split the cases. So that's going to require us to get everything apart. So let's do it. Of course I dropped it. Of course. So everybody have a good New Year's out there? That size is way too big. Today is New Year's Day, 2020. First day. So hope everybody had a good time last night and didn't get in too much trouble. We had a few friends over. I think we ended up with about 10. The weather was a little questionable. They were talking about ice. We've had a real warm start here. We had some below zero there for a couple days, then all of a sudden it turned right off up in the 40s again in the highs. So not a lot of snow out there. Snowmobilers are a little upset, which I don't blame them. You guys see the price of a new snowmobile? They are not cheap. And if you just went out and paid, you know, 10, 15,000, 20,000. I mean, yes, I have seen $20,000 snowmobiles. So it's a very expensive hobby, and we used to be able to support it up here in the, you know, southern central Adirondack Mountains in New York, but I don't know, global warming, I don't know what it is, but we just don't have the snow. We get more ice than anything nowadays, so it's not as cool as it used to be. We used to have races, local guys here with old sleds right down here on the pond, and man, I am having a heck of a time getting that screw out. It will not cooperate. But anyway, yeah, we used to have local races. They used to plow the ice off, you know, get out there with a pickup and make an oval track and get ready for the big race in February. There's a big snowmobile race. Got people coming from all over the place, all over the United States and Canada. They come down. I don't know why this is stuck or something. Or stripped out or something. Weird. But they probably could leave this right on the head and take the whole head off. There's one combobulation. Okay, why isn't it coming off here, guys? What am I forgetting? Valve shouldn't have nothing to do with it. She should slide right up off there. Something seems like it's holding over here. Not seeing anything. Tensioner to the... A lot of carbon on those valves. Just look down that exhaust valve. Might be a seal or something in here. Did you guys miss me? Here's the Honda flywheel puller. Let's see if it threads in. About the right size. Look at that. Kawasaki and Honda, make mental note. The puller seems to fit. But will it come off better than the other one? Let's see what happens here. It's going to hit it. Well, barely. Okay, so let's take the nut off before I forget. That might help. But it fits, so that's a good thing. I don't know what size that is. About that size. See if we can pop that loose. That worked. Now, I'm going to put a little PB blaster in there. I know it don't mean nothing, but I'm going to do it. And minimally it cleans out the threads a little. We'll tighten this thing down in here the best we can and see if that hits. Seems like it's barely touching it, but it is touching it. And do we want to go slow on it or fast on it? That is a good question. We want to hit her with some pressure and then see what happens. Kind of gun shy after breaking that other one. Just trying to move the without the cylinder. I probably should have took this off before we did the cylinder, but you know how that goes. Live and learn, right? I think I'm going to try it with the impact. I think it might be the way to go. It'll be bigger than that. Yep. Okay, battery change. We've got the nut on there. think bad things happened. No, it actually loosened up. It came off. There we go. One flywheel. A little rust in it. But we got a flywheel. Okay. That's a good thing. Now we'll get in here and we'll loosen up this cover. There's nothing in here. It gets down into that. For some reason, I don't know why, but it is holding. So we'll see if we can get these screws out, which will be fun. Try the old impact again on it. What do we do with that crappy bit? Fall down. Huh. It's weird. Okay, come on. Man, son of a gun. No screws left in it. But something holding it up. Seems like there's a screw somewhere. Yeah, there is right there. Wonder why it wasn't coming off. You guys could have told me that before I tried to break it. Probably did. You're probably yelling at me. Hey, there's a screw left in it. Hey, look at that. Comes off a lot easier now. Look at that. That's just disgusting. It's like mud. Pretty sure that's not supposed to be in there. So, pretty sure. Not positive that it's not supposed to be that muddy, but she's muddy. I still don't know why that head won't come off. It should slide right out of there. Oh wait, I got the head off. Haha! I bet there's another screw. I thought it was all one piece. I just got wiggling on it and the head come off. So let's look and see if there's another screw or something here. Got a head gasket. Oh yeah, see? Because of the hooky dookie here. It's a technical term, the hooky dookie. That is, I knew it was this tensioner that was giving me issues. The tensioner looks like you almost have to hold it up in the right position and then it falls right off. Oh, that's funny. Maybe it's funny. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. There she goes. Yeah, you got to kind of run it right through that. See that right there? Right through that groove. If you line it up, it comes right off. But I thought it was all in one piece. I didn't know the head was separate. Top ring is loose. Oil ring is okay, but the second ring, I don't even think is there even a second ring in it? It's flat. Check that out. I mean, oh yeah, there's a second ring there, but it doesn't even, it's wicked weak. It doesn't even stick out as far. I'm pushing on. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in a little. Show you what I'm talking about. Did you zoom in yet? What are you waiting for? Okay. See the top ring right here? That one's pushed through, and this one's pushed through too, but nowhere near as far. So, yeah, new set of rings. I think hone job, check the cylinder. Cylinder looks okay. Got a little rust right there, a little bad spot. You guys see that? Probably not. Where is it? It's right there. Maybe if I put it this way. Okay. Right there. See that? Right there. See that spot? That's a little divot there. But that's at the top of the cylinder, so I don't know. We'll give her a hone job and see if we can clean her up a little. She might leak there. So these can go in here. Time machine's okay. A lot of dirt in this thing. This thing is dirty. It's dirty. Oh, here. You want you guys go back out again? Can't see nothing. Okay. There you go. Now you can see again. So, where are we? We need to get, I think we can leave the stator plate right in there and not even have to take it out unless there's a screw behind it or something. Get these screws out of this, and then we should be able to split the... Is there another level here? No. I thought maybe there was another level, but it doesn't look like it. The screw goes right into the center of it. So I think we just try to get all these screws out if we can. And man, they are dirty, 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 dirty screws. That's half the issue probably, is I'm fighting with the mud and the dirt that's stuck in these screws. Try to clean them out a little and see if we can get them to snap loose. Get my phone out of there. Okay, ready? Nope, son of a gun. That one's going to be tough to get onto. Not a lot of room there to work with. Wait. Oh, I got it loose. Didn't think it was going to come. It's right on the edge of what it did loosen, so. Should we even try the thing or just go with these? Because if we can get on them. Man. Because just seeming to tear the heads out of them. Well, that one worked. That one worked. Maybe it was just a fluke. This one's filled full of gook. Get the gook out of it. Come on. Man. Just wanting to turn the whole motor on. That one's right on the inside too. She's hanging, but got it. A few more smacks. Spin out, son of a... That's in a bad spot. That's going to be a fun one to get out. Man. That one is not going to be easy. This one here, there's no way I can get onto that. You guys can look and see what it's done. I'm right down inside here and there's no way I can get pliers on it. So what I'm going to try to do is catch it with the chisel. Something like that. So I'll set you guys up. Show you how we do that. If we can do it. Kind of got to get a groove started in it. Try not to hit the case as much. Come on. Yep, ground it out again. Son of a... Man. I don't know why it keeps grinding them out. You almost think you got them. And then they do something silly like that. So we got to come back in and see if we can catch the edge of it again. Still being a son of a gun getting out of here. Can't even grind the head of it off. Got a little grinding wheel here. It's almost the right size to fit in there. Maybe we can take off the little end mill that I use there. Jam this down in there. Actually, I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Well, we took off a little more material, but it is definitely fighting us. Got to get rid of some more here. There we go. We got it spinning a little. I almost got the bad side towards the front. If I can get the bad side here, I should be able to grind that side off. This gear probably needs to come up off here somehow, off that oil pump, but then again, it shouldn't. It should come right off on the outside cover. It shouldn't be driven by anything internally that I'm aware of. It's a retainer to the spring. I don't think that holds anything. It holds a bearing. That should come off. I don't know. Anything else you guys think might need to come out of there? Probably. Looks like we got like a little separator spot right up here. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got a little movement. She started to move. Started to separate. Oh yeah, there's another one on this side. Well, that's, I give Kawasaki a little credit for that. You gotta get 2 screwdrivers in this, you might be able to work it off. Okay, now we're held on by something here. We've got a gap in it. Not sure what's holding it. I have no idea what. I don't know. Well, let's take this stator plate off, and maybe there's oh, you know what's holding it? No, that wouldn't do it either. I was thinking maybe the bottom gear on the cam chain would hold it, but that shouldn't allow, or maybe it only slides out of this way and not out of, I don't know. Let's pull that thing off. We can get that out of there. Come on. What in the hell? Why won't that come up off there? There's a pin, but there's no keyway or anything that's holding it. And I mean, it's solid. It is solid. There's definitely no reason for that sucker to be that tight. There it goes. Man. Okay. Got a bearing there, the big bearing I don't want to pull the big bearing off. I don't need to pull the big bearing off. I just need the cases to split. I could leave the crank right in it. Why won't it allow me to do that? It's going the far away. Explain that one to me. Why that sucker will not come apart. Yeah, I think I got a little more movement, but I don't know why. Tight on the bottom down here. That's where it's tight. What the heck is holding it? Oh, there, she moved a little. Maybe it's coming off somehow. Maybe it was just pinched. But that's as farther than I have had it. So, come on, slide apart. Huh. You almost want to get a piece of wood in there or something. Got to find something bigger and badder. Something maybe I can get a block of wood in there and separate it. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think we got her moving now. There she is. We got her apart. It was hung up on this bearing. That was what the whole issue was. Just didn't want to come up out of that bearing. Let's see what we got going on in here. Small little gear set. Let's get the everything seems to be kind of held together. If we can get all the gear set out in one chunk, we'll make our lives a lot easier. You got to kind of take everything out at once, including the shifter probably. Inspect this quick, make sure this all looks good, nothing crazy going on there. See if we can get this, both gear sets up out of here. Come on, baby. Come on. There she goes. Come on. There she comes up out. Okay. So, there's the set out of it. And let's see which one broke. Looks like it's going to be, there's 3 of them in this system. You can see here, there's 3 of them. And that one looks okay. And that one is broken. And that one is okay. I looked these up on eBay, and they are definitely, there's a guy on there trying to sell one right now. Oh, it's out of a running engine. Well, yeah, it probably did run, but it looks exactly like this. Being that that wasn't there, there's a lot of wear right here. It's sharp. Shouldn't have that, because I think this kept it up in the groove, and then when it fell down, when it broke, it just started wearing on that. So let's check the gears out. And this gear, I'm not seeing anything bad on there. That one looks good. Just kind of spin it around, see if there's anything whacked out here. Looks good, everything slides nice. No discoloration in the gears, that's always good. So yeah, gear set looks okay. I think we just got a broken, which we found when the piece fell out. We knew that was the issue. She won't shift too good with that not pushing. So anyway, I think that'll be enough for today's video. The only casualty that we really suffered was a screw that lost its head, and we did break this that holds the piece, but all that's got to do is keep it up in there. And I got the other one off the other motor. We'll just be more careful not to touch those, because they seem to be very fragile. And if we break it, we'll glue it back on with a little epoxy, and it'll be wonderful. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, and all that other good stuff. I added a little piece of windbreak to the top of this. A couple of my subscribers and myself catch myself breathing very heavily. Now that could be because, you know, I am, you know, a pillar of humanity, and, you know, I'm like a Greek god, but no, I'm fat, so it could be that's causing that. But today my nose is plugged up. I got one nostril working, so that could be the other problem. So anyway, guys, thanks again for watching, subscribing, and commenting, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.